Hey bumblebees. Now I think it's pretty fair to say that I quite like the indoors. I like having a warm bed at night and having Netflix and Wi-Fi and basically internet. So I also think it's fair to say that I'm not very good at camping. So these are the stories about how I got on when I decided to go camping. Story number 1. The first time I went camping, I was 10 years old and I went with my girl guiding group. If you don't know what girl guiding is, it's basically some like scouts but for girls. And we went camping. The first time I went camping didn't go very well. The first night I forgot to peg my blanket down, which meant I was completely freezing for the entire night, and I was so cold that I eventually made myself sick. I was sick because I was so cold. Needless to say, in the morning I went home, but joke's on them because the rest of the camp group stayed and they got flooded, so I stayed at home with Netflix while they got flooded. Story number 2 is about a year later. I was in my first year of secondary school and at the end of the year trip we all went camping as a group. But what I didn't know is that we had to walk for like 10 miles. An 11-year-old girl walking for 10 miles, bearing in mind it was so hot, like it was the hottest day of the year. And trying to walk 10 miles in the boiling heat, it just wasn't happening. I might as well have been doing DV. So when we finally got to the campsite, I went to the teacher and I said, "Miss, I really don't feel well." And obviously everyone was going that they don't feel well because, you know, you just walk 10 miles, you're going to be feeling a bit rough. And I just said, "No, I really don't feel well." And she was like, "Oh, just go sit under a tree then, just go sit under the tree." About an hour later, I was sick, under a tree, in front of my entire year at school. They said, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I want to go home." I was like, "I'm going home now, yeah? Like, I'm not staying here." They phoned my mum. My mum was like, "Oh, she's been camping before, she's just faking it because she wants to come home." Then they were like, "No, she's been sick, like she's genuinely sick." So my mum came and picked me up and we went to the beach straight after that, which was quite nice. But apparently they left my sick there for the whole week that they were staying, so sorry about that, guys. It's raining so much, and I'll go to the beach. If you like the video, then click on my face to subscribe in the mirror there. And if you want to see my last video, it is in a box here. Why am I filming backwards? Bye!